Howdy folks, and welcome to part 9 in my video playthrough series of Conan Exiles. Right now I'm going to catch you up on what I've done offline since the last playthrough, the last video, and it's a fair amount of things, and some of which are really stupid. So let me get you caught up here. Get out of this particular view. So as you might be able to tell, I've expanded the size of my workbench area, my workspace, so that I could add in some of the things that I really needed, like a dismantling bench, so I can take apart things that I don't need anymore, or I gather that I can tear down into usable material. I added a tinker's bench, so I can make things that will enhance weapons and tools and gear. And as you can see, I've got a lot more people on those benches. So as I mentioned at the last video, my plan was to go back all the way out there to Sepper Maru and pick up Apshara the Summoner, the sorcerer I needed for my new sorcery, my new thaumaturgy bench. And that's Apshara right there. You might be able to tell that Apshara is not wearing the rags that normally they get when they come off the wheel of recruitment. One of the reasons why I like doing the sorcery stage, or the sorcery journey, is because the bench allows you to use a transmog system that in Conan Exiles they call the illusion system. And what you can do is create an illusion of an outfit where the original outfit still has its stats, or the armor piece, but it looks like whatever you put in the appearance slot. Now, I didn't need to do that with Apshara because Apshara wasn't wearing anything that gave them any benefit to the bench. So I just made these particular items, a Stygian vest and a Stygian shendit, and put them on. But if you recall, Luba was wearing heavy armor, and Luba is still wearing heavy armor. The heavy armor now looks like that vest and a Defari loincloth for the Tacit. Can't remember exactly what the sandals are or the gloves are. The gloves might be the brawler hand wraps. But functionally, these are all still the heavy armor, and they're giving her all the same armor value, carrying capacity, all of that stuff. So, and it's a cooler look. I haven't done that with Mondugai, but I'm going to. And I think I'll do that before I get into the journeys here. Oh, before I get into all of that, let me tell you about some of the other people that I picked up. So I have a shield right, so I have an armorer on my armorer bench, Hanar of Basonia. We had Inigo. I have a Temper Smith, which is another blacksmith, in addition to Mutt of Stygia over there. I have Honora Steelfingers. So now I have a bladesmith and a tempersmith, or an edgesmith and a tempersmith. Edgesmith. And I grabbed Alphonse of Zingara, a bowmaker. So I've got 6 tier 4 crafters already, and 2 tier 4, fighters. 1 fighter, 1 entertainer, but Luba's a pretty good fighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Alchemist Journey, so I can put Iblis of Zingara, who is in one of the chests here. Okay, I'm pretty sure one of the chests here. There we go. And I'll put the Alchemist bench there. Put Iblis of Zingara on the bench, and then I'll have 7 tier 4 crafters. And then, if I have the time, and I'm pretty sure I will because the Alchemist Journey is really short, what I'll wind up doing is creating an animal pen and start working on getting a greater pet of some sort to both increase the amount of storage space that I have. So as you recall, you can only have one fighter as a follower, but you can also have a mount and a pet. And if I get a good pet, a greater pet, I'll have both increased storage space, the same as the horse, basically, 10 storage slots. But I will also have, depending on which pet I get and how tough they are, something that can function as a pretty good tank. That right out of the gate will probably have as much health as Luba or Mandugai have at level 5. Generally, the pets, unless you happen to get one that is a really good combatant, they don't do a ton of damage, but they can be excellent tanks. And for some reason, enemies that like to attack pets or horses. Horses are good tanks, pets are good tanks, so works for me. So let's start with the Alchemist Journey. J for Journeys. And Alchemist is right here. I've already unlocked the Fireball Cauldron. No, I haven't, because I can't unlock this. All right. So I need to go to Knowledge and unlock the Fireball Cauldron, which is this thing here. And now I can make an Alchemist Bench and a Fireball Cauldron and all that stuff. And since I have to... Okay, we'll go back to J, go to the Alchemist. There we go. So I need to access or place a Fireball Cauldron, so I need to make one. Where do I want to put it? I think I want to leave that space for another furnace. So I think I'll put it over here. I've got space around here too, but I think I'll put it right here. And I don't have... Oh, you know what? It's been 2 to 3 weeks since I last made my number 8, my part 8 video. And I've been away visiting, relatives and so on. So and in that case, I bring a laptop with me, and with Conan Exiles, every time you create a game, it creates a server on the computer that you're using. And so you cannot use that server. You cannot play on that account. I guess if I created a separate Conan Exiles game account and created one of the servers as co-op, I could probably do it that way, but boy, that's 1, expensive, and 2, silly. So I've been playing on a different server on my laptop for the last couple of weeks. Last time, during the time that I was offline, I went and got a ton of savory flesh to cook up into grilled steak, and then kind of either forgot or didn't know that that stuff goes bad while you're offline. That's all of it right there. It's all putrid meat right now. Now, I'm not going to throw that away because it actually turns into ichor when I can actually make a fluid press. But I just went out when I realized that and got a little bit more savory flesh. So let's get that cooking. There we go. And this time I will not forget those. But even though the speed at which things go bad inside the thrall pot is a lot slower, you can see I've already got quite a few pieces of putrid meat here from the things that were in here. So... and I'm not going to start the rest of this. I guess I can make the... Yeah, I guess I can do all of this without going too far. So, access or place a Fireball Cauldron. Let's bring up my construction hammer. Go to the crafting station. Alchemy, you see, is now there. And I need 50 iron bars and 20 twine. I have plenty of twine. So let's see about 50 iron bars. Oh yeah. And let's we'll snug that up. Well, not quite that close. There we go. Alright, now I need to access or place an alchemist's bench, which is going to require 50 stone, 100 wood, and 10 iron bar. Should be pretty easy. A couple of stone in there. Let's see, do I have any wood left in here? Or has it all been converted? It's all been converted. Alright. Need to put my pick somewhere. And I'm already well over 100 wood. And well over 50 stone. I'm out here in the water. A little bit of drink. Alright, one of the things I've noticed in some of, when I watch some of my playthroughs is that I have a tendency to be really jerky with the mouse. So I've reduced the speed of the scrolling of the mouse to try to help with that a little bit, and I'll also try to notice it when it's happening and see if I can stop doing it. Alright. Let's just go and get rid of that. There we go. Alright, now I need to harvest aloe leaves. So let's go ahead and swap the sickle into a spot. And all of my aloe leaves over here, because this sticks out so far, it's stopped all of the spawning of the nodes of aloe leaves right there. What about the ones over here? Oh, I got some right there. Alright. And now I need to drink an aloe extract, which I can't do because I don't actually, I don't have any damage. So we're just gonna climb on up to the top here and jump off and smack. Geez, I don't know if that did any damage to me to speak of. Well, let's find out. Yes, alright. Did enough so that I could actually drink an aloe extract. Alright, and that's it. It's done. I now know... Or I think I actually was rewarded with some glass flasks. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's put those leaves in there. We'll put Iblis on the bench. No, doesn't work that way anymore. I have to put Iblis in the environment. And then move to the bench. There we go. Alright, now I can make all of these things, which showed up because of the fact that I have a tier 4 crafter on there. Including, I can take those empty glass flasks and have Iblis fill them up with water from, I don't know, who knows where. As opposed to actually going out and manually doing it one at a time myself by standing in the water. Let's get a little bit more. Those things that I usually put there. I'll usually, let's go to sorting, type as I always do. Put the water orbs in there for when I need to make any sort of potions once I learn them. powders I generally put in here, volatile glands, you know, things that basically the alchemists are going to use right away. And so normally I put any kind of seed that you can grow a plant from, and the flowers from any of the plants in, you know, this storage area, where I'll also put, you know, extra wraps and so on. Now I know how to make healing wraps, but I don't have any leather. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get some leather so I can automatically step up to better healing bandages. Let's see, leather. Here we go. Weird. 3 and 406. All right, let's take half of that. Oh, I just realized I had plenty of stone in here. All right, now, remember, bandages are made in batches of 3. So I'll just do 3 of those. That'll give me 9, and that would allow me to upgrade my bandages from these rough wraps. All right, there we go. Now, let's put some wood here and bark in here. Oh, and resin in here. Not that I have any more dried wood. Actually, do I have any dried wood in the dryer? I know I have a lot of dried wood in the dryer. All right. And make some more insulated wood. Actually, I need to make more shaped wood as well. So let's go ahead and get that started. And I'll take the wood out of here. And we'll go ahead and get that all queued up. Alright, so Alchemist Journey is done. Let's learn how to make an animal pen. Knowledge and survival, and go down to companions again. I can make a apprentice tamer. I can't make the big one yet. Level 20. Oh, okay. I just need to learn how to make the apprentice one. Then the big one. Only costs 6. I've got 29. All right, we'll do that. Oh, you know what? I can learn how to make a fluid press now. Let's go ahead and... Can't learn concentrated aloe extract until... Alright, let's go ahead and learn how to make a fluid press. Which opened up the brewer. I don't care about that. And I took my construction hammer out. Fluid press is 50 shaped. I've got, again, plenty of twine and 10 iron. Do it the easy way there. Alright, so now where do I want to put the fluid press? Probably right here. Or in that corner. Alright, now. All of this putrid meat and the human flesh. I'm going to wind up in here. The human flesh gets turned into blood. The putrid meat gets turned into ichor. 25 putrid meat per 1 piece of ichor. And as you can see, I've got a lot of them. That's not, as good as going to, one of the spider caves and killing a bunch of spiders and, whacking them with a pick to get ichor off of them. But it's pretty good. It'll get me a decent amount of ichor there. And we'll put the grilled steak here into the thrall pot. Alright, now, the animal pen is huge, which means it's going to destroy any spawns wherever I put it. Alright. Come on, Mondagai. We're going to go get that corrupted shell back, because it's some really good XP. Go get him. Alright, I'll use the pick on the corrupted shellback, which I've apparently put away. It gives me all kinds of cool stuff, including demon blood. Alright, might as well keep using the pick. I'll get some bone in addition to hide and savory flesh off of those two. Up a little bit more of that savory flesh. We'll give the demon blood here to Apshara because that's very helpful. I forgot. Well, I need some of those. Actually, I needed some of the human flesh for another. Well, I don't have any glowing goop yet. And we will set Mondagai to guard. Before I create the animal pen, let's go ahead and upgrade or create illusions for Mondagai's armor as well. So take off the pauldrons and the tassets. Let's push more Mondagai down to her undies. I've already created a couple things for this. One is going to be the Mariner's Tacet. I created, this is from a mod, a thing called the Dafari Bikini Thong, and then it occurred to me that it's probably not really going to be something that would be acceptable by YouTube. So I'll stick with some of these things that won't get this demonetized. Oh, that's right. I'm going to also now that I have this, I should probably put, so we need plant fiber and twine for thin armor platings. Do I have any? Don't have any twine or of any kind. Alright, well, let's start with armor repair. What needs to be repaired? The boots, the gloves are full. Alright, so the boots need to be repaired before I can apply an illusion to them. And I do want to make some light padding for more armor. I'll go over and get some plant material here. Because I do want to make some of the thin armor plating pieces to enhance Mondugai's armor. Give it a little bit of a higher armor level than it currently has. That's a good idea because every piece counts. Oh, I'm encumbered. All right, well, that's fine. I'll start making I'll tell to make all of the twine and stop it at some point when there's enough twine and enough plant fiber left. Oh yeah, you really slow down when you're swimming if you're over encumbered. Which again, makes sense, I guess. In fact, if you're that over encumbered and you try to swim, you'll probably drown in real life, so the game's being nice to you. Let's see. 84. We'll go ahead and call that good for the time being. Put in the plant fiber. There we go. And now let's make 5 of those. While that's cooking, put some more aloe goodies here. Seeds over here, and take the grilled steak out. Steak out. All right. I forgot they don't have helmets. So I only needed 4. So those have all been enhanced. And I put that into the source spot. And its equivalent, torso piece is this vest. I hit combine. You see this little symbol down here in the lower left corner tells you that this is now enhanced as an illusion. Why do I have Elixir of Grace over here? Probably because I didn't have an alchemist bench at the time. Actually, I shouldn't put those on an alchemist bench. They should go in here in my chest of useful things. Somewhere I've got a bunch of... There they are. Alright, so now let's put these back on Mondugai. So boots are now sandals. Gloves are now smaller gloves. Tacit is this little pair of shorts sort of thing. And the armor piece of the, the heavy pauldrons are the Stygian vest, just like Luba has. And there you go. Alright, now I'm going to build the pen. I have to decide where I'm going to build the pen. If I build it over there, all of that stone will disappear. If I build it over there, the stone and the trees will disappear. Probably building it over there. And to do so will require 50 brick, 60 shaped, and 50 iron reinforcement. That's going to be the big question. Okay, let's start with 60 shaped. Easy enough. I said 60. 50 brick will be easy enough. Now, do I have 50 iron reinforcements yet? I don't. All right. Let's take out, let's say, it's 2 to 1, so this will be 250. Oh, I already had more than that in there. All right, well, let's go ahead and just start cranking that out. All right, it'll take a little while for that to happen. How fast are these happening? Not very. I thought I had bumped up the crafting speed, but apparently not. Alright, but I do need to get rid of trees and other things that are sort of in this space. If I put it too far that way, the croc will probably... I could put it more over here, or right up against... Probably makes more sense to put it as close to this as possible. Let's not use that. And the reason I'm sort of figuring this out is it is huge. To get a little bit more space, I saw this on Angar's live stream a couple of days ago. Somebody had suggested that it takes a little bit of tweaking to get it exactly in a spot that'll take it, but you can put the saddler's workbench right up here. Can you still access the stables from the stairs? And now the saddler's workbench is just right here. And so I will move horse, who I have remarkably creatively named Horse. So I have this space. I probably need to take this tree down too. All right, and put the wood in there and resin. Add a little bit more bark here, and why not? Get some more bricks. I'm gonna guess we're at 43. 49. Oh, look at that. And. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Alright, now I'm going to step way back here. And I said this was big. I wasn't kidding. It's also... Oh, get a little tiny bit of space or it'll work. There. It's enormous. But you can put 5 baby animals in here. Oh, that overlapped that tree. The tree's going to disappear. I can't get in there to do anything about it. I think the tree will disappear. You can put 5 baby animals in here to have them convert into whatever it is that you need or you're trying to go for. I'm going to start with shellbacks because they're right there. Have Mondagai follow me. Because as soon as we go to pick up the shellbacks, shellback parents are not going to be happy. So if they've respawned, they're going to come after us. I haven't respawned. All right. So I got 1. These things are quite heavy. The other one run off? Oh, there it is. And once you grab one of them, the other ones will run off. So I'm going to put... Oh, talk about timing. Oh, Mondagai doesn't have any food. I think there are 2 more over at this other spawn point. There might be 3, in which case I could load it up with 5. And the other thing is, I just realized I don't remember what these guys like to eat to make a better chance at converting them into a greater shellback. Do they not have any hatchlings over here? I guess not. There's no point in whacking them if... Well, I mean, I obviously need the resources, but that's not what my mission is right now. Oh, well, look at that. All right, while he's distracted going after those people, come on, Mondagai, let's get one of these off you before he attacks. Or onto you before he attacks. There, now I'm no longer encumbered. Go get him. And like I said, excellent XP. How close am I to 83? Okay, I can get some more goodies off this guy. And that doofus. Oh, and this doofus. And while we're here, might as well get the XP from killing any of these doofuses who haven't been killed yet. Do they have anything on them? I didn't even look. Yeah, nothing of any interest. Alright. Go put the hatchlings into the pen, and that'll show me what different types of food they want to eat. You know what, if we're just out here getting XP, might as well go after whoever this... You've got 3, I've got 2. Yeah, alright. Well. Can't put any more in the pens. Well, see, his name's wrong. It took me 3 blows to kill him. Do I have... you know, I don't know if I've got anybody that needs any outfits. Oh, the lone fisherman doesn't have... Alright, you don't have... Actually, you do. If I take this out... You know, I'm being kind of mean to you by not giving you any food, Mandagai, but now you have room for... Oh. I'm over encumbered probably because of... Alright, so these things weigh 50, and that weighs 27. Alright. Don't really want to throw anything away. Oh, because I still have my shield up. That's why I'm... So we'll slowly make our way back to base. Sorry about it being so long. Once I've got the animals in there, I think we're pretty close to being done, and it'll take them quite a while to convert. Oh, sorry about this, folks. I should have just paused right there. But now I'm in it. So are you. I'm also not... I guess I can't run swim. I can't speed swim. Well, you can. Because I'm losing stamina. So this is speed swimming. I can't imagine how exciting this is for you all. To watch me very, very slowly do a swim crawl. Just because I'm too greedy to throw away... I'd have to throw away some of that hide, frankly. See, this is why I should have brought horse, even if I didn't need horse. Because it was a short distance. Yeah. Next time. And I say next time because chances are I'm not going to get a greater shale back. I've done this one time where it took me 80 hatchlings to get one greater shale back. And that was using, I think I was using the food that would give me a decent chance. Alright, let's get some of this encumbrance out of here. Oh, it's not showing me what kind of foods. I should have looked this up before I started this, and I can't really look it up now. I think it was a cooked shellfish, which I can't really get at this point easily anyway. So I guess I'm just going to go, you know, I'm going to go with some desert berries. Some of which are right there in front of me. And again. Killing Croc is going to give Mandagai some XP. And I need to swap my now if I'm wrong about this, I'll still get the desert berries, which I can put into the dryer and actually turn into dried berries, but I'll get plant fiber too, which, you know, I'm positive is one of the things that the shellbacks like. And I really don't need, I mean, you need one of whatever the food source is per animal, which means I only really need 5 desert berries or plant fiber or whatever it is I'm going to use. But since I am going to turn the others into dried berries, which you use to make different kinds of useful foods, buff foods and so on, I might as well do it. All right, there you go. Okay, let's start with desert berries. Yes, that works. Let's go ahead and put all of them in there so I can take them out once they're all done converting. And you see it started, but yeah, it's going to take a long time. So, Mandugai and I are going to go into the base and call this a video. So we have done the alchemist journey. We've got an alchemist bench now. We have started the animal pen, or created an animal pen, created the things we needed for the alchemist movie. We also created a fluid press. So we're moved along quite a bit. Oh, who did I need to put some new clothing on? All of the dudes are wearing blackhand trousers. Iblis. Oh, that's the bench. I didn't want to put that in the bench. That was silly. What happened to it? Oh, I wound up wearing it because... Alright, let's try that again. Let's try to highlight Iblis. There we go. Alright, now Iblis has the top and the tassets. There we go. Alright, with that, we'll call it a video. When I come back for the next video, the animals will have been converted into adults, and we'll see whether or not we get a greater shellback out of that. Chances are not, but you gotta try. So with that, thank you very much for joining me. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Either way, if you want to say anything, put a comment down below. And if you like Nerd Caliber's content, whether it's this or anything else we do, please consider to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you get notified when new videos go up. These go up every week. This one will put me out to the second week in January. So we're definitely going to keep posting these things up every single week, and you'll get notifications when they go up if you click that notification bell. So, have a good day, week, month, whatever it's going to be. Stay safe, and bye-bye.